why is it that many scholars think mortgages are haram, and why is it that you think that there's no interest involved and there's no riba in it?
Yeah, so it's really valid and very good question and very noble question. I respect this person. This issue about mortgage, many scholars saying it is riba, it is haram, but not all of them check it. Okay, sometimes or most of the time, the source of information, it will be only one person, and then everyone else just takes from the same source, passing it on. So then it looks big, but it's all of that will come back on one or two people. As far as I know, the main person who gave fatwa in the UK, as a minimum, in the UK, about the mortgage being haram and setting up Islamic mortgage, it is Sheij Taqi Al-Uthmani from Pakistan. He's, as far as I remember, used to be Grand Qadi or something in Pakistan. Okay, so he is the one who made the proper research. And then he came to conclusion saying that the mortgage as like a whole, it is haram. And then he did have, you can say, a conversation with HSBC Bank, as far as I know, to set up amana mortgage. And that what they call Islamic halal mortgage. Okay. And as far as I know, the rest of the scholars, mainly, they just take his opinion and just pass it on. Some of them admit that it is from Sheij Taqi Al-Uthmani. Some of them do not admit, and they just say from themselves. Okay, but it's not that one person is opposing thousands. So one is only one or two. But because his opinion became popular, so it looks big. Or otherwise, it's me and him. So it's not like thousands and only one person saying all of you guys are wrong. If you understand what I mean. Now, why do I think that mortgage is halal? Because we have two different things. One is qard, borrowing money. And the second is tawkil, being a representative of someone. Okay? So qard is when you borrow money from some person or from some organization, £10,000, and then you pay it back. So when you pay it back, you pay back exact amount or with some extra. Okay, so when you pay exact amount, that is perfectly fine. That is Islamic qard, Islamic borrowing money. But if you pay with some extra, for example, you borrowed 10,000 and then you pay back 12,000. So 2,000 is extra. So now question, why are you paying these 2,000 extra money? So if it is because you agreed before borrowing with the person that you have to pay with extra, we say that is riba. But if you agree, so there is no agreement, but the person who was giving you money, so he said, here is 10,000, whenever you will be able, just pay me back 10,000. So there is no agreement about extra £2,000. But then, because this person was very gentle with you, very helpful, so as a reward you will give him back 12,000. Is that riba? In Hanafi, that is not riba. But not only that, but in Hanafi we say it's good to reward the person who is helping you. Understood? Means riba is only in one scenario. That is, if you borrow money with the condition that you have to pay him back some extra, so we say that is only riba. That is one thing. Then tawkil, making someone represent. For example, let's suppose that I will come to you, I will say to you, okay, I need a house. Okay, so please can you buy that house which is for 10,000, but right now I don't have money, but over a time I will pay you, for example, 15,000. Okay, so far there is no riba. Okay, so then you say to your assistant, you will say, okay, here is 10,000, go and buy that house and bring it here. So he goes, your representative goes and buys, and then papers of that house is in your hand, and then I will come to you and I will agree with you for 15,000. Okay, so there is no any riba in here. Am I right? Now only one small detail. In the mortgage, normally bank does not appoint any other representative, but bank gives you money to go to buy. So is it borrowing or tawkil? I say it's not borrowing. So bank will give me £10,000 in my account so I can buy a house, and then I will pay the bank back with extra 15,000. Okay, so is that borrowing money, or is it tawkil? So Islamically that is tawkil. Even though if a bank says we will give you money 10,000 so you can buy, okay, but I say borrowing Islamically it is different to what bank is now trying to explain, because Islamically when I borrow money I am free to do with this money whatever I want to do. But with bank in mortgage, if I borrow, for example, £100,000 to buy the house, will bank allow me to spend this money? For example, I want to fly to Maldives, to spend this 100,000 in Maldives. Will bank give me permission or not? No, never. Means they are saying that we are borrowing you money, but they are not borrowing, but they are appointing me to be representative of the bank to buy this house. So it is just tawkil. There is no any riba in there.
And can you see why some people would perhaps think it's...
Yes. So it is this issue where they think that I'm not wakil of the bank, but I am actually borrowing the money. I say it's not borrowing. They only say borrowing, but it's not borrowing.